Hey, what's up, guys? Vince, a commentator, coming back at you once again. Furthermore, whatever. Today, I'm confused. So, FIFA. FIFA is a game that I really like. I think it's a really good game. I think it really captures what I like about football, and especially FIFA like 13 and FIFA 14 were probably the prime games of FIFA. Many people can argue it was whatever, but I'm entitled to my opinion. And those two are probably when the prime of FIFA was. Just the gameplay, the menu screens were awesome. 85 rated Di Natale. It was all good. It was all there. But, as FIFA just kept going, my interest just declined in each FIFA game, as I always kept hearing myself say, that's not the guy I wanted to pass to. That's not who I wanted, EA. What kind of shot was that? And I constantly hear myself saying that, even to this day, for FIFA 18. And I hoped in FIFA 19 that it would be just as good, but I was wrong. I felt like in FIFA 19, I got a beta, and I felt like nothing changed. So we're just gonna go point by point. We're just gonna see how good FIFA 19 really is.
And here it is, the last lap in the season-long race for the trophy. Millions of viewers from around the world are tuning in for the biggest final in club football, the Champions League final. A warm welcome from me, Derek Ray, joined here in the commentary box as always by the former Arsenal and England defender Lee Dixon. And with the atmosphere building to fever pitch, we're just minutes away from kick-off time. This ought to be a fantastic watch, Lee.
Well, hundreds of millions of people will be tuning into this one. Probably the biggest club game in the world. Pointed end of the tournament. Who's going to come out on top? Well, Derek, we're just about to find out. Very, very exciting.
So we're going to look at the graphics here. And, as you can just see, the graphics and just the visuals of this game are beautiful. You got the Champions League licensing here for this game mode. We got the players in the tunnel. You got, the people in the back waving the Champions League flag. It looks great. How the camera, it goes like from side to side. It just looks great. I think EA really did a good job with the graphics and visuals in this game. I would have liked a lot more like player faces, in the game, but that's just whatever. But just, you got Ronaldinho in the back. The crowd looks great. But no, the graphics are really good. I like it. However, I think what's just a little bit annoying and kind of just looks like garbage is just, hold on, pause. Just look at all the stuff on the screen here. You got the scoreboard, naturally, I think that's fine. But then you got, the names of each player. I think they're a little bit too big. I feel like either just make them smaller or put them a little bit lower. And also, this map here of the actual like field, I feel like you don't really need that. I feel like it's practically pretty useless. I mean, I've never used it, so might as well just take it off. And then also you got the EA Sports live thing in the top right corner. That's literally like, you don't need that. Like, it's not like, it's literally like you don't need it. And then to top things off, you got this FIFA 19 beta thing moving across my screen left to right. I think that's pretty annoying. But I mean, obviously, I know this is just the beta and this isn't how things are gonna look, but I know it's a beta. Thank you. But I know it's gonna go away, but it kind of just ruined my experience as I was playing the game. So pretty much graphics, I think they have really improved. I like them. So yeah, let's move on to the next point here. Alright, so passing and shooting. First off, we're going to start off with passing here. So I feel like passing has really improved in, this FIFA compared to last year's, the year before that, and especially the year before that. I feel like passing has come a long way, especially with this little like target I'm using here. It's really like helping me out, kind of showing me like where my actual pass is going, but obviously you can turn off this setting in settings. So but I feel like I might want to keep it on just because I know where I'm passing, but I'm not really too sure on that. I don't know. Obviously I can turn it off, turn it back on whenever I please, but I feel like passing, it has come a long way. I feel like it has gotten a lot better from this FIFA, or from last FIFA to the next. And I feel like just overall passing has improved. So yes, that is probably one of the better things I have done uh, playing this beta. However, the one thing that probably ruined this beta for me is the new shooting mechanic. So now the new shooting mechanic kind of reminds me of NBA 2K, which kind of follows the kind of same algorithm where you have to kind of time your finish perfect. So for example, in NBA 2K, you have to hold the X button, which is to shoot the basketball. You have to hold the X button a certain amount of time to get that perfect basket. So I think FIFA has kind of like incorporated that kind of with this, but instead of just shooting B once, you have to press B twice. So for example, I'll be at the top of the box and I'll shoot the ball, but then it won't register as that shot. Once I press B the second time, then it finally registers as the shot. So you'll even see, like here in these examples that I'm showing here, is sometimes it won't even be like a good shot and it'll still go in the ball. Or for example, when I shoot the ball here with Cruz, the bar won't even show up. And I mean, this was a fantastic goal, but the bar for me to indicate when to press B won't even show up. So it's completely random, and it really messed up the whole experience for me, and I really didn't like it. So this is probably like one of the main things that I feel like a lot of people will struggle with to get used to. However, you can turn off the setting, which I will most definitely play without this setting on. And I would totally recommend everyone not playing with this setting because it's just way too difficult. And especially once you get used to it like I have, it gets a lot difficult to kind of go back to the original part that you, or I guess the original setting that you already knew and loved in the previous FIFAs. So then the last points I'm going to talk about are the new game modes here. So there are a couple new game modes here, strictly only for kickoff. So all these game modes I'm talking are only for kickoff. So the new game modes are survival. This is the one that was kind of, I guess, okay, I guess. I mean, I think it might be fun with like a lot of people, but survival is pretty much each goal you score, you get a player ejected from the game. Yeah, let's say you score 3 goals and 3 of your guys get taken off the field, so then you play with the rest. And I think the person with the most players off the pitch wins. So that's kind of a little new game mode that they added. And also, I think probably one of the funnest game modes that they added, or the most fun game mode that they added, is called No Rules. So pretty much, literally, it's literally called what it is: no rules. There's no offsides, no fouls, no free kicks, no penalties, no nothing, no handballs, no nothing. So pretty much it's legit street rules, and you just go ham, and it's super fun, especially when it's a one-on-one and you just slide tackle the guy and it's not going to be a foul, or when it's a most definite penalty and it's not a penalty. So it's really fun and it's really cool. And just the offside goals when you realize, oh, this guy's offside, but I can still pass. It's a really fun game mode. I think this is probably one of the best game modes that EA has added. But again, we still do not have 5-a-side game mode, at least not in the beta. I'm not sure if EA is going to add it, but I really hope that they do because it's a really good one. Also, the Champions League game mode and also the Europa League game mode are in the game. You can either play like from the group stage to the semifinals, quarters, round of 16, or in the actual final itself, which all these Champions League, like, I guess, scenes that you're seeing are all in the final. And then it shows like all like the cutscenes of them lifting the trophy and stuff, and it's pretty cool. And then also there's like cup, like game modes where like you can select the cup that you want and you can play in that cup. So for example, if I want to play in the Coppa Italia, which is the Italian domestic cup, I can just not even go into career mode, just hop into kickoff and just play in that specific cup. So I think that was kind of interesting, and that goes for like all cups, like the Spanish Cup, the FA Cup, the Ligue 1 Cup, and the Bundesliga Cup, and just stuff like that. It goes for like all leagues. I think that was pretty cool. However, I thought it was kind of weird that they didn't have the World Cup. So I think probably legit one of the biggest licenses that EA has, just the World Cup, and they don't even have it. I thought that was a little weird, but it doesn't matter. So yeah, those are the new game modes. And I think that'll do it for this episode, ladies and gentlemen. Please leave a like if you liked this and that it informed you on the new FIFA 19 just game modes and stuff. I know I'm not supposed to do this, but I don't give a shit. So yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.